love the music.
I was going to say, new music.
Welcome back to Studio 4, everyone. Joining us now is a good friend, Skylar Gallop, the host of the Hey Amarillo Podcast. Skylar, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. You always bring us great information about the latest guests on the Hey Amarillo Podcast. And this time, you ended up interviewing Jamelle Conner. I love that.
Yep. I'm excited to have Dr. Conner on the podcast. She's the president of Amarillo College.
Yes.
And so that in itself is very interesting to talk about. You know, Amarillo College is just absolutely a transformational institution in our community.
I agree.
And to be at the helm of such an impactful and huge kind of body of work is really interesting to chat about. Dr. Conner is also relatively new to town. She moved here just over a year ago from Florida. She and her husband have wasted no time just immersing themselves in our community and really kind of experiencing everything that Amarillo has to offer. And so we always like an out-of-town perspective,
yes,
which is nice. It's a lovely conversation about impact and education and kind of that central to community institution value that we have in Amarillo College, which is a remarkable community college.
Yes, and I saw that they ended up kind of doing this nationwide search for 17 months at Amarillo College, and then Jamelle Conner got the position of president of AC. That is amazing. Did she kind of tell you what made her want to come out here?
She was looking, actually, she had kind of set the intention of becoming a president of a community college and joined, I guess, what is a group of other people who anticipate that they will become presidents of community college. And there's a structured program that kind of shop them around. And years before, Dr. Russell Lowry Hart, who was the previous president,
yes,
left us for Austin Community College. She had visited Amarillo as part of that program. And so then, fast forward, and Amarillo College came open, and she was like, hey, I really liked it there. So it was kind of very, very fortuitous for us to get her. And she really is so sharp, so smart, just expert in higher education, but also in leadership,
Yes,
so I just really enjoyed, kind of selfishly, honestly, just picking her brain about how do you do that, and how do you kind of pick through what is just such a gigantic thing to stay focused on, the mission and the goals, and she kind of gives a little bit of a master class in talking about it. She's really, really great.
I can tell she's everywhere on campus, and I could tell she loves it here, or I hope she does. I mean, she's doing great work out there at Amarillo College, and I'm a little biased because I am a Badger. Go Badgers, but that's great. And can you tell me a little bit more about her, immersing herself here in Amarillo? Is she loving the community so far?
She is. They run around a lot. She also kind of talks about really enjoying doing some day tripping. When we sat down, she had just got back from Taos, and she and her husband are kind of enjoying getting to know the wider region. She's from Florida, Her husband's also a musician, so he's digging into the music scene. So it's really great for him. They've got I'm pretty sure three college-aged daughters. And she kind of said in the interview, I didn't really anticipate that my girls would come visit because they're in college, and they're already, she said that they're here all the time. So I think it's going really well. She's got a really great personality. She's warm and friendly, but really, really expert. And I always appreciate when somebody can kind of pair those two.